Namaste. Please stand as we commence the final rites for the evening. Ladies, while the sun, you can study Let us clasp our hands, close our eyes and bow our heads as we join in prayer. Bhaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May you, Supreme Being, friend of all, the holiest of all, and controller of the universe, be merciful unto us. May you, Almighty One, Lord of the universe and support of all, endow us with knowledge and power. May you, omnipresent and omnipotent Being, shower your blessings all around us. We bow unto you, most powerful and supreme Being. You alone are the omniscient one whom we feel within our hearts. We will call you, and you alone the true one. Your will is truly revealed in the Vedas, will be obeyed and preached. We will be truthful in word, deed, and thought. You are our shelter. May you protect us who study and contemplate your nature, who speak only the truth, so that our understanding may be firm in your will and never turn away from it. Your will is truth and righteousness. That which is contrary to your will is untruth and unrighteousness. May you again shelter and protect us. O Lord, be merciful and grant us our prayer, for which we shall feel ever and ever grateful. Let there be peace in the heavenly regions, in the middle regions, and on earth. We join in the bhajan Karke Svikar Prabhu. It's the first bhajan on the inside of your program.
मेरा गीत अमर
lyrics of this bhajan says, accept my song as an offering unto you, Lord, and make it an eternal song of love. Become my beloved friend, and let love flow between the two of us. All the notes of my musical mind are unproductive of sound. There is no sound left in them, and the hope I have cherished of singing you a song of love is now lost. Inspire new sounds in the notes of my musical instrument, so that with eternal music, I can sing you a song of love for all eternity. You may take your seats, please. And now invite Adrian to tell us a little more about David.
Namaste. In his own words, Sri Satya Sai Baba said that in order to lead a fruitful and meaningful life, render service to mankind, and this will take you nearer to God. All of us can agree that Davindranath Komal, aka Gus, is a lot nearer to God today for his sense of service to family, community, and the fellow man. As long as I can remember, my dad put his energy and devotion into every task important to him to ensure the best possible outcome. This applied to his job as president at local public school, and by all means, the next line, wherever and whenever I go. For all of us who knew him all so well, his energy, melody, and devotion echoed many and all of us table across the length and breadth of Trinidad. Collectively, the examples I listed show the man and the myth of Davindranath Komal could mix and match with any crowd. From Prime Minister to alumni, from professor to co-worker, from close family to the ones far removed, all were certain to receive exactly the same attention as the next. Perhaps one of the main things I admired about my dad was his ability to call it as he saw it. With his frankness, all man knew what time it was, whether he liked it or not. This straightforwardness knew no ill will or malice with regard to his opinions. I think this is one of his greatest assets, and I sincerely believe this attribute was inherited from our generation. This quality is something we can all benefit from, as today we are badly suffering with morally bankrupt heroes in an ever so fragile and volatile space occupied today. I can say with confidence, this family is better off because of the character and personality of my father, Davindranath Komal. His heart was always in the right place, and as time passed, the man we know evolved into something we can be proud of for a lifetime plus two. His reach was immense, and he will be missed at all levels of the community. I sincerely believe today he feels this harsh reality. That may your next adventure be as carefree and fulfilled as the one you had in this journey. And may you take forward the will and determination you intimately shared with Mom and I during your final years with us. Eternal love and gratitude from your wife, your son, and your extended community.
Thank you, Adrian. I deliberately changed the program a bit so we know better who we are performing this MPHP here today. We now continue in prayer as we clasp our hands, close our eyes and our heads. We join in the Ishvara Stuti. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yabhadrantanya Suva. Radiant divinity, cause of all manifestations in the universe, remove all evils from us and endow us with all that is noble. Om Hiranyagarbha Samavarchachave Bhutasya Jata Patireka Asi सदाधार पृथिवीं व्यामुतेमां कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम ॐ य आत्मना बलदायस्य विश्व उपासते प्रशिशं यस्य देवा यस्य छायामृतं यस्य मृत्यु कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम ॐ यः प्राणतो निमिषतो महेत्वग पित्राजा जगतो बभूव य ईशे अस्य द्विपदश्चतुष्पद कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम ॐ येन द्यारुग्रा पृथिवी च दृढा येन स्वहस्तभितं येन नाकं यो अन्तरिक्षे रजसो विमान कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम ॐ प्रजापते न त्वदेतान्यन्यो विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव यतमस्ते जुहुमस्तनो अस्तु वयं स्याम पतयो रयिणाम् ॐ सनो बन्धुर्जनिता सविधाता अमानि वेद भुवनानि विश्वा यत्र देवा अमृतमानशानस् प्रीत्येधामनध्यैरयन्त ॐ अग्ने नय सुपकाराय अस्मान् विश्वानि देववयुनानि वेद्वान् युयोध्यस्मज्जुहुरानमेनु Pushpante namoktim vidhema. O self-effulgent being, all holy and know of all things, lead us to the path of goodness, to prosperity and knowledge, and keep us away from evil deeds. To achieve this end, may we always contemplate your divine nature and be always happy. I will now give a few reflections of my own and Davindranath Komal. I have tried very much to condense something like 45 years into something like 5 minutes. First, I knew David as a student at the Avocat Vedic School, so I was sir to him. Then after he graduated from Ivy High School, we again reconnected and established a relationship. This time, from then on to, well, I can't say now, or until maybe quite recently, a few days ago, it was teach. Right? I must say that David has never disrespected me, nor have I ever heard him disrespect anybody. And that is a credit to his parents. So as parents, I urge you to take that lesson with you. But then he came back, even strongly supporting us at the Avocat Vedic School. And for my period as sports master and then as principal, I had absolutely no qualms. I had no fear that our results would be fair, as he was always our chief judge. Without even having to ask, he will be there. And I'm sure the present principal could tell you the same thing. Then we grew a little closer again, playing cricket together. We established the Rangers Sports Club quite some years ago. And as soon as David joined us, he played a pivotal role in carrying the club forward. Then we established, he brought in a number of players to us, and we had to establish a second team. And he was more or less in charge of that second team. He captained that second team for a while, shared the relationship with others as well. So for this year, we have to thank David. There's something that struck me when I was thinking about what to say. What are the few things I must say? In those days, we had to pay a ball fee, a grand sum of $2. Now that was plenty money in those days. But one person was always prompt in paying his ball fee was David. And not only that, he used to always give a little something extra. He said, teach, this is to help those who can't afford to pay. So he would give $1 or maybe another $2 to help out somebody else. And up to his last days, I'm sure that this is the David that we know, always prepared to help somebody else with whatever little he had. I should, before I move on, I should give you an incident that happened at school. Some teacher beat David. So he insisted that his mother come in school the next day for the teacher. Right? So after some persuasion, the mother agreed to come. And Teacher Frankie could tell you that teacher was Teacher Komal. So it shows you from a small age the measure of this man. This was school business. Ma, you have to come to school to deal with school business, not home. Another interesting part of our life was lining together. As young boys, you couldn't get away from lining. In fact, we visited almost all parts of Trinidad and sometimes Tobago. As many of us could fit in the car, 7, 8, 9, would get into whoever car it was that day, and we would be going somewhere, but nobody knew where we were going. In fact, I remember one day we reached what was then the intersection of the Princess Margaret and the Churchill Roosevelt Highway by the traffic light. And we were contemplating, where are we going today? You know, we would say, where are we going today, boys? So somebody said, turn right. So we can nothing turn right. Everything is turn left. Go Maracas, which we are passing. So we turned right. The next thing you know, we were in Tobago. In those days, I think it was $25 return trip. And we all had to put up a little thing, you know, as we say, we chit up a little bit to make up the airfare for the 7 or 9 or how many of us were there. In fact, there were some places I visited because David would carry us to show us those places. The first time I went to Maracas, he organized an excursion. And I remember the person who was giving me all the guided tour was Wami, his uncle. He gave me the guided tour. And tell me, he said, teach, down there is the golf course, boy. You must come there one day, but I never reached there. So we visited many parts of Trinidad together. But one of the most important things for me was our life at home. David had become an integral member of our family. In fact, many times the others, and we were 9 of us, the others would get up and ask, were David near reach yet? Or they would say, don't worry, when David comes, he will do it for now. You're going to do it, you know, and they would call me by name. You're going to do it, David would do it. David would come, he would spend a day with us. As I said, he became part of our family. And I must repeat, never once did he disrespect anybody in the family. Never once. So for all of this here, I have many things to thank David for. And as we perform this anti-HT today, I know he cannot hear me, but the rest of his family can. Right? I am very thankful that I had David in my life. As I said, it's a relationship that went anything like 45 years or maybe more. We will now continue as we join in the bhajan. That's the second bhajan in your program, and inside of your program, Dukha Dura Kar Hamara. Please stand for this bhajan.
दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया, जल्दी से दो सहारा, मझधार में है नैया। दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया, तुम बिन कोई हमारा रक्षक नहीं यहाँ पर। ढूंढा जहान सारा, तुम सा रखैया। दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया। दुनिया में खूब देखा, आंखें पसार करके, साथी नहीं हमारा, माँ बाप और भैया। दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया। सुख के सभी है साथी, दुनिया के मित्र सारे, तेरा ही नाम प्यारा। दुख दर्द के बचैया, दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया। दुनिया में फंस हमको हासिल हुआ न कुछ भी, तेरे बिना हमारा कोई नहीं सुनैया। दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया। चारों तरफ से हम पर गम की घटा है छाई, सुख का करो उजाला, प्रकाश के करैया। दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया। अच्छा बुरा है जैसा राजी में राम रहता, चेहरा जय हम तुम्हारा, सुध ले वो सुध लभैया। दुख दूर कर हमारा संसार के रचैया।
Send far away all our pain, O Creator of the world. Quickly may you give us help, for our boat is caught in the current of sin. Without you, there is no one here to become a protector. We have looked all over to find that no one can compare to you. On all four sides, the dark clouds of problem and distress have surrounded us. Bring forth to us the light of bliss, O Enlightener. You may take your seats, please. I would just like to ask a few people to give their own interpretations. But before I do so, I must recognize the presence of all three counselors for this area, Councillor Meru, Councillor Javid, and Councillor Derek. And we are going to ask just one to say a few words. I would like to ask, first of all, MP Tanku to say a few words for us. This will be followed by Chandra Sharma, then Councillor Derek.
Thank you very much, Pandiji. All protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, good day. This is a good day. This is a very, very good day. On my way here today, I was trying to figure out what I would say. And I have known him for a while. The last time I was here, actually, was sitting in the room inside here with a few of my colleagues, including David, and he was trying to convince me to become a member of Parliament. The one thing I could say about him, I'm sorry I'm getting emotional in this kind of situation, but the one thing I could say about him is he never put water in his mouth. And despite the fact that he had a hot mouth, and never put water in his mouth for anything, he would say whatever he felt and whatever he thinks. He was quick to apologize if he was wrong, but despite all of that, I don't think there's a single person here today who could say anything bad about him. I don't think there's a single person who could say that he did something inappropriate to them or he said anything wrongful to them or truthful or spiteful or malicious. That wasn't this fellow. This was a good human being. He is blessed. He is blessed. And that's why I say today is a good day. Today he is with God. We will all have to traverse this journey at some point in time. But today, I really wish that we could have said some of these things to him when he was alive, but today we recognize the contribution that he has made, not just to this village, not just to the community, not just to the school, but to Trinidad and Tobago. One last thing I want to share before I leave. I remember Davindranath very, 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 very well, because one night late in 2010, I was at his home to drop off a box of documents. Many people will talk about Kamala Prasad Bisesa becoming Prime Minister, etc. I'm a politician, so I have to show you some of the politics at some point. And I'm a politician largely because of contributions of people like him. But a lot of people would not know the role he played in those days because a lot of it was behind the scenes. He played a tremendous role in mobilizing people throughout this country to vote for Kamala Prasad Bisesa to become Prime Minister. She's not here today, but she's aware of that. And today I also have been asked to express condolences to the family on behalf of political leader Kamala Prasad Bisesa because she is aware of this gentleman. She's aware of the contribution he has made, not just to her life and to her career, but to mine as well, and to others. And this is the nature of the gentleman. Humble, well, not always polite, very aggressive, but humble, but truthful, sincere. And that's a scarce thing in today's world. So as we celebrate his life today, I wish the family peace, strength in going forward. He will be missed. I've been through this. He will be missed forever. Especially because he was such a strong presence in so many fields. May God bless us all. May God protect us all. I pray that his soul finds solace and peace in the arms of the Lord. Thank you very much.
Thank you, MP. I now introduce to you our former MP, Chandra Sharma.
Thank you very much, Chief. Members of this family, I go way back with David. David was born in May of 1961, and my brother, Varunesh, was born in August of 61. So from school, he was a frequent visitor to our home. Later on, I went into the politics and he was instrumental. But Adrian, I must tell you, this courting days with your mother. He had no motor car and no cell phone. And he started to walk, Sharma corner, no street light. So we started kind of wait on the hill. And we are no long duty, father will let you stay. It be different hours. And that's how we learned to play card too. With a flambeau down the hill. Even Supla, the two of us. Plus, he got very much involved in the politics. If you look at your program, look at it. You see the picture in the middle with the blue jersey? No, the back page. Anybody recognize that jersey? That's Community Builders jersey. He was involved in the formation of that group too. But what I found very instructive, if you remember, in 1993, there was a tie at the Superior Regional Corporation. So we had to draw. I was the shadow minister of local government, and Ken Valley was the minister of local government. So when he came in, David was with us. And David was a brave, bold-faced kind of boy. You know, tell Mr. Valley, he said, Mr. what you come here for? We get in the chairman. We had a draw. And Mr. Irvin Hussein was selected to draw from a butter. And Sam Wright election became the chairman. So that's the vision this young man had. Whenever we had a cook, and whenever we had fellowship, all of us had to bring a dish. Should you know what was David only dish? Tomato choka, with plenty on it. First dish to finish was tomato choka. So I guess I have more. During 14 days to remember, the good week of it is not already. Something that happened to start. We can always like we have a car. And I had like my own car, PCE 5908, a grey Lancer. Of course, the guy working so good. But even working in works. And as the will say, I've been using the car, we keep fixing it up the car. So when I got back the car, it's much better than when I lent it. This community is really very much involved with it. He has lent us his support, his wife, son, and the extended family. Of course, Adrian, you have a large role to play now. I take a duty, I take a Pua, and cousin Rabika. But I know you've had a teacher well, you're a man up. Of course, the guidance. Huh? I could see that. I could really see that. Because he ran work with me. And wherever he worked, he was always conscious, responsible, taking a leadership role. I expect you to work for that. I pray that God will receive our good friend and continue to guide him. We might go up there and campaign differently. So we might see something happening next 2-3 years. Let's wait and see. You must be.
Thank you, Chair. Councillor Boyle.
Namaste. Thank you, Pandit. Well, I don't know how much more I can say about David, because everything that everyone said here this morning is exactly what I would think of when I think about David. But I will share a bit of my experiences with him. Pandit was interesting that he mentioned the cricketer, because the days are Rangers Avocat, I see fishy somewhere in the back there. We know we out in Devon easy, so we're glad when he played. We had no problem when he made ball free first. But I always knew David as a very, very honest and straightforward person. I knew him when he played with cricket, then he got together when I got involved with politics. And that is where our relationship sort of changed. Because he became a very, very important part of my campaign and a very important part of my term of office. Whenever I do something or I say something wrong, them boys here, they wouldn't tell me anything. They would call Komal. Komal, I do so and so, and you call me, but what is so and so happened to you? Because you were the disciplinarian. And, you know, the last 2 years, I would get a message from him every, I think it was Tuesday and Saturday. I just finished dialysis. It went well today. The machine get trouble. The blood pressure was kind of high. And I get those updates as routine until all of a sudden it stopped. I said, wait a minute, I am here for Komal, stop this, wait over here. So I messaged. I said, what do you, right? You forget me, or? I saw I got no replies. Something is wrong here. I messaged again, no reply. Then I reached out to Adrian. He told me that not doing so hot. Things not, you know, he's kind of going down a bit. And that 2 years really robbed us of a lot of things because we weren't able to see him. A lot of the guys who were with us in the campaign, my secretary, everybody was always concerned about David. And we lost that 2 years. It was really difficult for us because he was so much an important part of us. Adrian, your father had a tremendous amount of pride in you. When his father spoke about you, you could see his whole face light up. My family and I will truly miss him. I pray that God grants him mercy on this journey in his life. I hope he don't want to call nobody up there. But to the Komal family, my deepest condolences. I can just imagine the pain you all have been going through the last couple of days. But remember the good times. And God grants you the mercy to carry on. David will be truly missed by everyone. And I pray that God has mercy on his soul. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let me thank MP Tanku, former MP Chan, and finally, I want to ask a very close friend of David. I believe in the latter years you will become closer than I was, Mr. Davindranath Komal.
Namaste, Panditji, ladies and gentlemen. You know, most of what I had to say came through Adrian and Panditji. So that makes my tribute here very simple. Our friendship started, our decades of friendships actually started in ABC, what they call ABC, which is first year at the Catholic School. But I would fast forward and go straight into when we were members of the PTA of Abu Village School, because he loved that school, and somewhere along the line it represented the legacy of his father. You know, he was very proud of his father, Adrian, Jyoti, his relatives. David also knew a lot of Kishore Kumar songs, and he knew every beat. And I remembered at those days of the PTA, you know, the school roof needed to be repaired and the electricity to be overhauled and so on. And with a group of hardworking people, and you know, David and all of us, we got through with that. I remember David at sports day, marshalling the kids and helping out, you know, so much with his heart. And he loved that. And it is from that willingness to assist and to get involved in community work. He was in community work before. I took him to the big yard. The big yard was Unity Court in Viceland. And from there was no turning back. From there, he did things with a passion. He did things with faith. He did things with allegiance, honest and with integrity. He worked very hard. And in all aspects of community development, within the constituency and out of the constituency as well. So my friend David has done a wonderful job. He also stood out as one for education and upliftment of children and people in general. You know, he would feel so happy for someone who passed an exam, a child who got a good job, you know, somebody who got a good position. I remember him taking a set of children to extra lessons and dropping them out at different points off-road. Even in my yard, down Rosilak and so on, most of these children are professionals today, highly trained professionals. Never charged them a cent. That was David. So, as I said, much has been said. Yes, David could argue. And we argued at different forums. But then we would take a break, maybe sing a song, part of the song, and then we would get back to the argument. But he stood firm in what he believed in. And that he fashioned his life on that. As Derek alluded, Adrian was pride of his life, and he took pride in the success of Jyoti as a teacher. He respected his family so much and his relatives. In their absence, he never called them by name. I always hear him refer to Uncle Basdeo and Tanti Dolce, you know, and Uncle Harry, and these kind of things. So we had many, many good times. Today, we bid farewell to David. He has played a wonderful innings. I don't think he's out, I think he's just retired, and will resume the innings at the will of the Lord in some other place. So I just want to tell Adrian, keep strong. You are the pride and joy of your father, and he expects good things from you. And Jyoti, we all love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Davindranath. We now join in the Brahma Stotra. While this is being chanted, we put the garlands followed by flowers. You will be invited to put the flowers, so you don't have to come. We'll start with the wife and the son, and then other close relatives.
Namaste Satete Jagat Karanaya Namaste Chite Sarvalokashrayaya Namo Dvaita Tatvaya Mukti Pradaya Namo Brahmane Vyapine Shashvataya Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Tvamekam Sharanyam Tvamekam Varenyam Tvamekam Jagat Palakam Swaprakasham Tvamekam Jagat Katri Patri Prahatri Tvamekam Param Nishchalam Nirvikalpam Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Bhayanam Bhayam Bhishanam Bhishananam Gati Praninam Pavanam Pavananam Mohojal Padanam Niyantri Tvamekam Parisham Param Rakshanam Rakshananam Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Vayam Tvam Smaramo Vayam Tvam Bhajamo Vayam Tvam Jagat Sakshirupam Namama Sadekam Nidhanam Niralam Bhavisham Bhavam Bodhipotam Sharanyam Rajama Pratidinam Kushalam Jai तस्य कश्चित् पतिरस्ति लोके न चेशिता न वचतस्य लिङ्गम् सकारणं करणाधिपाधिपो न चास्य कश्चित् जनिता न चादि प्रतिदिनं
Could the aunts and cousins, nephews and nieces please come forward?
तमीश्वराणां परमं महेश्वरं तं देवतानां परमं हि देवतं पतिं पतीनां परमं परस्तात् विदामदेवं भुवनेश्वरीं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जयमङ्गलम् त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जयमङ्गलम् प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जयमङ्गलम् प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जयमङ्गलम् नमस्ते सतीते जगत्कारणाय नमस्ते चिते सर्वलोकाश्रयाय नमो द्वैततत्त्वाय मुक्तिप्रदाय नमो ब्रह्मणे व्यापिने शाश्वताय प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जयमङ्गलम्. Salutations to you, O Supreme One, Eternal Lord, cause and support of the universe. Salutations to you, O Source of consciousness, Source of happiness and giver of bliss. Over and over again we salute you, O all-prevailing One. Tvamekam Sharanyam, Tvamekam Varenyam, Tvamekam Jagatpalakam Svaprakasham, Tvamekam Jagatkartripatri Praharti, Tvamekam Param Nishchalam Nirvikalpam, Pratidinam Kushalam Jayamangala. You alone are our protector and the maintainer of the universe. You are self-effulgent. You alone are the cause of, the sustainer and the dissolver of the universe. You are the greatest of all, unchangeable and formless. Dhayanam Dhayam Vishanam Vishananam Gati Praninam Pavanam Pavananam Mahojai Padanam Riyantri Tvanekam Parisham Param Rakshanam Rakshananam Pratidinam Kushalam Jayamangala. You are feared by the fearless. You are the ruler of rulers and the highest of the high. You are the protector of protectors, the purity in the purest ones, and the way of all mankind. Vayam Tvam Smaram
Those on this side can come up, please. Anybody who wants to put flowers?
Vayam tvam smaramo, vayam tvam bhajamo, vayam tvam jagat sakshi rupam namamo, sadekam nidhanam nirambamisham, bhavamodhipotam sharanyam rajama, pratidinam kushalam Jai Mangalam. You are always present in our minds. May we always study your divine nature, and may we adore you alone on the basis of the testimony of the manifest universe. You are the support of all, but yourself self-supporting. O Supreme One, you alone are our guide in the sea of life. May we realize you. Natasya kaschit patirasti loke nacheshita navachatasya lingam
Anybody who wants to make any
sakaranam karanadhipadipo nachasya kaschit janita nachadipa pratidinam kushalam Jai Mangalam. There is no one above you, and no ruler greater than you. You are formless and without an image. You are the cause of all causes, and you are unborn.
Could please join me in chanting. Om Bhurabhuvaswam Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuvaswam Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuvaswam Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Turn them around so the stem doesn't go off the box. You know? can turn them around right, so the stand doesn't go off the box. Yeah, that's better. Because they need to put it here. Om Yajagato Dura Mudaiti Daivam Tadu Suptasya Tathaivaiti Durangamam Jyotisham Jyotirekam Tame Manara Shiva Sankalpamastu. That celestial entity, the mind, which goes far and man is awake and wanders similarly while he is asleep, and which travels far and wide as only one light of lights. O Lord, may that mind of mine be possessed of noble intentions. Om yena karmanya paso manishino yaje primanti vidateshu dhira yada purvam yakchamanta prajanam tame manah shiva sankalpamastu. Through whose agency the patient wise men perform their works, and which is mysterious and is seated in the innermost recess of all creatures. O Lord, may that mind of mine be possessed of noble intentions. That's really not for it. Om yat prajana mute chetudatisha yajotiram taramikam prajasu yasmanarite kinchana karma kriyate tame manah shiva sankalpamastu. Om yenidam bhutam bhuvanam bhavishyat parigrihitam amritena sarvam yenaya drastayate saptabhuta tame manah shiva sankalpamastu. Om yasmin vicha shamayal dunche yasmin pratishtita ratana bhavivara yasmin chitam sarvamotam prajanam tame manah shiva sankalpamastu. Om Susharati Rashwani Vayam Manushya Devyate Vishu Bhivajinaiva Hirtadishtam Yarajiram Jarishtam Tame Manah Shiva Sankalpamastu. Tame Manah Shiva Sankalpamastu. Tame Manah Shiva Sankalpamastu. Right. Rishi, could we get all the folders? Everyone can carry the box and let them come here now. Not yet, One person stand by each. Let us all stand for the final prayer. Om Yau Shanti Rantarikshagam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapa Shanti Roshadaya Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishwe Deva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvavam Shanti Shanti Reva Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi. May there be peace in the heavenly regions. May there be peace in the atmosphere. May peace reign on earth. May the waters be soothing, and may the medicinal herbs be healing. May the plants be the source of peace to all. May all enlightened persons bring peace to us. May the Vedas spread peace throughout. May all other objects give us peace, and may peace even bring peace. And may that peace come to us forever. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And please remain standing as the body will now be taken out.
come, 1 minute. Where Anila will have to move for me to come out. Come there, let me go look at the way. Let's stick it anyway, Danny.
Problem. Problem.
passes. Shanti Reva Shanti Sama Shanti Reva Om Shanti Shanti What's up, boy?